Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Omega Billiard TV and coverage of the 2023 VNEA World Pool Championships. We just got underway for an Intermediate Open 8-ball final match here. We have Team Loose Change against Team Wapu. I'll be joined in the booth here with Scott Simonetti. This is Dan Krapinski. And we appreciate you guys tuning in. Go ahead and, if you haven't done so already, follow us on Facebook. Mash that subscribe and like button. We appreciate all your guys' support. Couldn't do it without you. And welcome back to Omega Billiards TV. This is the voice of Dan Krapinski. I'm joined in the booth with Scott Simonetti for this Intermediate Open 8-ball matchup. We have Team Loose Change against Team Wapu.
Who do we got up in this first stream game?
So Tyson Hodgins and Zach McKee.
Okay, that's good enough for me for now. Thanks for waiting. I got to explain what was going on here. It's been pretty crazy. We just had the men's final. What a match. But these guys were told 6 o'clock, and they were still celebrating type of thing. And they snuck up and just started. Just literally started. So just missed the first, no first games. They broke though. But we're back at it. Okay, hold on. We're good. So who'd you say this gentleman is for at the table over here?
Tyson Hodgins.
Okay. Tyson at the table. Looks like he's got an open table. You said he was playing who? I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up here.
Zach McKee.
Okay. Zach is fine. So Zach is playing Tyson. Okay, just to get caught up. We got 2 tables going. This is our primary table. We will cut to the other table when it gets juicy or a good shot, but we are going to stay right here until the players rotate, get them on camera. But you won't be missing anything. Maybe a couple little in-between games. It's also a format where there's 5 rounds. Each round has 5 games. At the end of it, whoever's got the most will be the champion. One other thing I'd like to find out, is this the double elimination type of thing? We'll find that out. Last match we had one team that had to win twice. Like I said, they kind of caught us off guard here, and we got to find out. But that's not as important. So this is it, Daniel. I got my stat guy, my computer guy, my camera guy. And he tells me this is for all the marbles. So one set, 5 rounds. Still got Tyson at the table with a clean run out. Watch the bump. Okay. He still has it. He's got to jump this? No. He might have to jump this. So that bump hurt him pretty big. It's not a full ball jump. Okay, he's up there. He's got good elevation. Wow, and position. Okay, he's got it for the side. So that's going to work for now. Good jump. Keeps the run out going. This team's from Sioux City, Iowa. Loose change. Wappoo. I forgot where they said Wappoo. Give me a second. We're going to find it. But loose change. I got their, shout out to their home state, Sioux City. And what do we got? Ohio for Wappoo. Thank you, Daniel, once again. So quick with those info. We do get the first 8 ball down. So that's going to give loose change the early lead. I do believe that was, no, that's Wappoo. Wappoo or loose change? Okay, loose change. Still got to get the names. You're sure about that one, huh? You're saying Tyson is part of the team. Okay, loose change. You're the man. Thank you again. Thank God you're here, buddy. Okay, so why don't you tell us who we have next on this stream?
So next for loose change is Jesse.
All right.
And Brian for Wapu.
Okay, Jesse versus Brian. Fair enough. That score is going to update like a ticker tape. They punch it into an app, and we'll get the results soon enough. But it is 10-0 to start. Jesse and Brian. Good to go. What's Jesse's last name? Yeah, that's a tough one, huh? Well, give it a wing. I can't see that.
Klein Hesselink.
All right. And Brian Frank, I could see that one. So here's Jesse. Looks like he's a cutter, maybe a cut breaker. Good solid break. Looks like there's a big little mess over there. That top right rail. Get into it. You can bust it in, bust it out. But what a mess. Still trying to get that first game down on our secondary table. Someone's got a shot at the 8. Why don't we get to it while they're still figuring that one out? We just got to figure out who's shooting. That's my key. Black hat. What I write for that? Well, whoever that was, for whatever team, made the 8. Okay, switching back. Still decisions for the big guy. He's tall. He starts out with the 7. Looks like he's going to play this combo and just rip into this stuff. I think you're going to hammer this ball. Yeah. Okay. I guess the 3 will have to do. That was a nice breakout. One more shot, and the rest of the table comes together once again. But it is a, tough shot, opening rack. He calls the 3 ball, bottom right-hand corner. Just misses it. Would have a tough leave. Yeah, he had the 4. Well, that's going to bring... I'm having trouble on this. So what teams? Yeah, this is Brian. I remember the names a little bit. Just I got to get used to that team having their team shirts on. So I think he's got this nice stripe down the corner for starters. I don't even think he could get to that hanger 13. So I think it's just going to be this ball. Only thing he could shoot at. I'm not sure you could see the 14. I guess you could roll the 14 if you have it. That might be easier than the 12 to start. Get a ball down, get the wheels churning. You don't like it. Okay, goes to the safety game. Didn't want to take it on. So Jesse back at the table. I think he could get a nibble, maybe kick at the 4, but he doesn't have a shot. I think he's going to the jumper. This will be some jump. He's going to jump over the 11, land on this 4. The guy's about 7'7", so he could get down on this thing. This guy's tall. He might be the tallest one I've seen. I kind of measure him up to the pool light. When you do that, you see a guy stand up on a bar box and his head's over the pool light. That's almost this guy. He's right there, but this will be some jump. 10-10 score update. So here we go. This will be good. He's got to land on it. Holy cow, he almost hit it. All right. Could be wide open. So the safe worked. The safe worked for Brian. That was a pretty good jump. While he's trying to figure this out, you can find us on Omega Billiards TV, YouTube, and Facebook channel. All these matches, these great matches, are recorded, and you can go watch them again. I figure I'll let you know. Hey, back at it. That one shot might get him the money. Rolls it in. Has this 15 straight away. Top left-hand corner, I believe. Yeah, that's dead straight. Unless that's your, your setup ball, which it could be. Bottom right-hand corner setup ball. But it doesn't look too bad. All right. Stays on plan. He's over the ball a little bit, but no problem. Looks like he wants to roll all the way for the side. Think he could get to the back rail to be able to come out, maybe 2 rails type of thing. I think if he just stops the 9, it's just a long straight in 15. Distance would be what's going to make you shake a little. He's going to take it, it's straight. Just got to make a straight in shot. All the pressure, all that stuff. But it comes down to 1 straight shot. At least you don't have to go like 4 rails after it. Get it done and you should win. Okay, nice shot to clear that 8. Brian's going to finish this game up. Wappoo. And Wappoo stands for something like, it's an acronym for something. And they were rattling it off. And I was like, hey, they already started the match. I was like, that's too much. I can't, it's like 5 letters of stuff. So there's some sort of crazy little thing there. They keep it secret. But that's going to update our score. Wappoo's going to take a lead. 13-20. Still early here in this first round. Hey, Daniel, who's up on this next stream table for me? Let's introduce the players.
We have Mr. Nick Falk and Steve Helene.
Okay, so Nick is playing for loose change. And Steve will be on the other side for Wappoo. Okay, shaking hands, fist bump, and we're ready to go. Okay, here we go with Nick, loose change. Looks like he's cut and break also. He went really cut. He almost hit like the bottom ball almost. Gets a ball down. His choice. It looks like he's got solids and stripes. Either or works. The 2-1 in the middle. 2-4. 1-4 in the middle. I could break it up, so no biggie there. It's the 2 ball on the right hand corner you want to be aware of. You don't trap yourself because it doesn't go up the top right. So you got to get good on it. You're going to be shooting past the side, so you want to be good on it down the bottom corner, bottom right corner. That's the only issue I would see, position-wise. The 8's clear, so there's a run out. I just be aware of that 2 ball. The stuff in the middle, not so bad. Still battling on that second table. We'll cut to it, you know. But this first round, we want to stay primary just to see the players' games. But we'll catch anything funky there or a good shot coming up. Got to peek out for it. But right now, all eyes on Nick. Still thinking about this opener. You know, stripes, you don't have to touch nothing, you know, so stripes is what I would take. Just solids ain't a problem if you get stuck with them. But as a first opening choice, be hard to pass up the stripes because you don't really have to bump anything. If you look at the patterns, you can find patterns where you don't bump anything. You know, bump. Nudge is okay. So he's straight in on this 12. So it looks like it's, yeah, forward or backwards. So forward gets a good angle on the 15. Looks like a stop shot right there. You can bust that ball out. That's under the 1-4. Looks pretty good. It looks like Steve had a nice little run out and got out a couple balls, but that's going to change this score for us. But that was Steve from Wappoo. So Wappoo's going to build into this lead. Meanwhile, Nick has got to get this ball down. There's that nice angle. Good shot. So Wappoo out to an early lead, 30-18. Over loose change, but loose change is at the table. Nick could dig in right here. I still like it. But this shot, if he goes to hit this shot, you got to hit it. You got to clear that 1 and 2. 4, 1 and 4. If you're going to come into it, you got to hit it and get them out of there. I don't think he could just bump it. So that would be ideal. You don't want it rolling on the 8. Some sort of crazy roll. Okay. So he moved him. He might have made a little issue where he's got to shoot the 9 bottom right. So that becomes a problem. I don't think it goes like, you know, top left. It figures it would, right? Maybe I'm nuts, but like if the 1 ball was the cue ball, can he make the 9? That kind of cut shot. Not sure. So we're moving into round 2. I'm not sure if he stops the 11 and fires the 10 into the side. Can he get to that 9? I mean, you got to get to it. No guesswork. No maybe. So I think he's trying to play the other side of the 10. This would be a good shot if he gets an angle. Unless the 9 goes clean, but I thought he had a 10 where he could shoot the 10 left side and shoot the cue ball towards the 1 and come at it that way. I think that's what he wanted. And this 9 ball is definitely giving him problems. So it's not easy. He could still get over it. I just could get back under it, or, bottom right, get behind it off the 13. That's where I think he's looking. Go 3 rails or 2 rails into that left corner and try and get a look at the 9. Like, I don't think he should be coming from the 13 to the right side rail and trying to come directly at the 8. Let's say let's say the cue is the 6. You see that angle going in and then trying to come back out towards that 8. I don't think you want that. You want to, because it just bumps the 9 to the other rail when you come across at the 8. So you got to get behind this ball. Next, dig it in. Okay, a little too much. So I think Steve might have this same type of problem, but reverse, where the 8 don't go in a corner because it's sitting on a 9 funny, but it does go on the other side, right-hand side. Funky little setup, I think that is. Please break it out. Can't stand looking at it. All right, Steve's going at this 6 ball. Thank God that's over. That ball was driving me nuts. So he's dealing with that 2 ball that's still over there. Gotta go get that one. She's got a 1. Think he could drop right on it. And that'll open up the rack. 1 position shot. Okay. Looking good. It's a good shot. Calls 8. Top right-hand corner. Okay, this is going to help out loose change. Dig into this early lead. Gets it down. Okay. So let's take a peek at this layout, because I know Tyson and now I know Steven. So Tyson's at the table. He's all over solids. Bump, almost scratches. Little loose whitey there. It looks like he's okay. The 5 sneaks through somewhere. Okay, so ticker tape update 2240. Wappoo with a lead over loose change. Tyson's going to take this combo on now? No. I think the 5 goes in the side. So if the combo puts you on the 5, then go all out. But you don't have to play this. You can roll the 3, you know, maybe you need to. I think he's got a window, you know, a good window to hit that 5 in the side. Okay, bumps it into trouble. Still has the 3. So we're going to come back to this one. We want to catch up with Brian. Wapu with the break.
Earlier today, those that are receiving checks, these matters get done, won't be available until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
So I think he's digging into that cut break from what I remember. Okay, looks dry. Looks like it's almost like a half a slug. So coming to the table with an ugly table is Chad from Loose Change. Get a peek at Chad's game. Looks like Chad's an old lefty. But this is a mess. Like even for an opener, it's a, you know, 3-ball. What are you shooting into? Let's see. Yeah, 3-ball. Maybe the 14 in the side. So it could open up quick. Hey, you know what there, Dan? You want your run to our sponsors while Big Chad is still thinking it over. I could also grab a glass of water. So help me out, buddy.
Thank you, guys. We are sponsored Omega Billiard TV by Awan Simonis, Acme, Diamond, Aramith Billiard Balls, and of course Omega, the alpha of billiards. You guys are tuned into the 2023 VNEA World Pool Championships. We're watching an intermediate open match.
Okay, as I'm getting back into my chair, I see Chad finally fired in the 3-ball. And now he's looking at not much, huh? Must have overdrew to 7. What I miss? That's what I'm guessing. Either way, he's still at the table. Maybe a little safety play here. Okay, so he freezes him right on the ball and actually takes command of the side pocket. That's a good 8-ball shot. Guess you could roll him back, right? Roll him and try and get him in between your 2 stripes. I guess he could maybe go thin off the 11, just leave him back rail. But I think you got something here. You know, if Chad comes up with something from here. Well, it looks like Tyson got a game for Loose Change. So we'll wait for the score update. So we got 32 for Loose Change and 42 from Wapo. So it's early, round 2, tight match. Looking at an ugly rack here right now. A couple shots will open up, but it's ugly. I still think you're thin off of this ball. Right here. You're close to your work. You could get a real good touch on it if you're going all out safe. This is, so much distance to control, speed control. If he's playing safe, I don't know what he, to be called anything. Maybe he's trying to bank this ball. Cross bank. Okay. He had it the whole way. This guy fools me. I thought he was stumped. He's out, Right there, and you had me stumped. I thought he was trapped. Oh, my God. He's out. I don't know how, but he's out. Now, here's a good shot with the 13, right? You come at it. Come across and come back into them balls. I don't know. You got to mess them up, it looks like. Looks like you got to move them around. Brian looks like he knows what he's doing. Still deciding. He fooled me last time. That's why I'm not even really calling anything out on this guy. He's one of the little tricksters. He sees something where this 14 might pass the 8 and just avoid that 4 ball. I don't know. Or maybe that's where he's trying to hit. This guy's a surgeon like this? He cuts balls like this and bumps like this? That little 8-ball game? These guys are dangerous. You never know when you got them stuck. Safe, he calls. Okay. He's going to tuck him below that. I guess those stripes after all. From behind there. Okay. Pretty good cover. Pretty good cover. Kind of made that situation for him by the 6 like kind of worse. You know? Like he almost made the 14 was on its way, I think. So, I don't know. This is tough, though. He's going to try and kick it in. Yep. Lining up the 4 ball for the corner, back right. Nice shot. Left a straight in 15. Made that 6, 10, 12 even uglier because now you don't have the top pocket to count on. Maybe you bump it down, but it's not clean. In case something gets nudged, I don't think it passes either. If it sits on the rail, I don't think it goes past that 2 ball. But he's got this 15. Yeah, you get high side on the 14 and the side, you could go at it, right? You could cut that if you were desperate. Bank looks good. Is he a banker? Might try to bank. And you got to do something with it. That looks good. It almost looks like he has the 14 to draw into it, but I don't think you should mess with that. Like, what kind of bump are you going to get? You know, pulling it back. You got to miss the side. He could come off the 9, 3 rails from where he's standing out of that corner and kind of come at it. So 1, 2, 3 rails and get it from behind, coming off of this 9. And the side, the angle falls towards that long rail. You might see it, but I just don't, I don't know what the kind of power you could get. The 9's like kind of flat. I would actually think about shooting this ball, this bank. Okay, 14 ball rolling up. That's a foul. That's the worst. He could take ball in hand and go fix that 6-ball situation. Okay, big mistake. That ball, those balls down there became a problem. You know, I see it time and time again on the stream table that they're leaving they're leaving clusters. All, not everyone, but a lot of teams, a lot of players been leaving clusters till the last second, and then they can't get on it. And they're getting trapped like this, they're getting squeezed out. Let's take a peek at the layout on Steve. We see this layout. Let's see what this layout looks like. Hard to tell who's who, but just a peek at the layout, if anything. All right, let's get back to Chad's. Finally taking his ball in hand. I know he's taking a peek at this 6-ball. Like right there. Like shooting a 6-ball instead of 5. Down this bottom right-hand corner. I mean, there's your problem ball. You don't have to do this, banging on the balls. Maybe it don't go, but hard to tell the angle if it passes 14. But he's going to get into it here. Ooh, he's got to hope he didn't get nudge. 6-ball. Needs the 6-ball. Has a rail first on the 4. I mean, on the 2, but wow. There's his rail first. But I think he's got the 6. All better. But Chad was walking a tightrope there. Nice touch to keep your angle. I think if you pop up just the center table, you get your choice of both. Pop it up and like if you were the 9, how you liking it. If your cue ball was the 9, you get the option of both, and you could see what looks better. So get up. You got a lot of room. Good shot. So now you could take a look what's better. Something might fall to the eye. You know, you take a look and then all of a sudden it catches your eye. That's what all that walking around is. I think he's supposed to play 7, 4. See, he's trying to shoot towards these rails. I go 7, 4 and just clear that 10, 12 coming off the back rail. And you shoot the 8 in the bottom right. So what he's going to do here, I think he could save for his next shot, like literally. But instead of drawing, you could get a follow shot. But he's going to draw into this. It's okay. It fits. But just the other way I would have shot it. Easy ball. Easy. Makes this sitting on the rail a whole different animal. So now he's sharp on this 7. Don't know if he could get back to dead straight, you know, flat in on the 8. Man, he might have to bump this out. Like, I don't know. Or he could roll. Yeah, there's your gap and then spin out and get the 8 in the same corner. But I think the angle he's going to get on the 7, he could have got off the 4, like this angle he gets. Without all this cutting. Whoa, he bumped. But that was the angle I was saying you could come into off the 4. But he's going to get the job done. Chad took the hard way, but he's going to get this down. Okay, way to tough it out. Way to tough it out, Chad. Good out. That wasn't easy. But that's going to help loose change to cut into this 10-point lead. Next up for loose change, who is that? That is Big Chris. Chris, first time we're seeing him, I believe, on the stream table today. Look at this match. 42-45. We're in round 2 of 5, and this is for all the marbles. Intermediate Open. 8-ball Teams 2023 VNEA Championship is on stake. At stake. On stake. I'm starving. So here we go. This guy's big too. I hope they've all been doing the cut break. But we missed something. That was my fault. Trying to get the scores. But looks like Steve, another win for loose change. Looks like it's coming our way. So once that tickies up, we'll update that. But here we go. Big break. Monster break. Don't tell me that one was dry. That's pretty crazy. Sounded. He was blocking everything, but sounded great. Hey, Daniel, can you do me a favor and just read off the last names of who we didn't mention here? Just this big guy.
We have Zach McGee and Larry Pereira.
All right, Zach and Larry, thank you for that info. Give a quick shout out, get their names so we know who their last names are. So Larry for loose change comes into a dry break, plays a little safety. Safety. I'm not sure how safe. It looks you could make that ball. That's a tough roll to come back into. All right. So Larry tried to return it and improve on that safe, and it didn't work. So I believe it's still open for Larry. Guess you got to take these solids. So here we go with a 12 ball. Larry's going to go at this 9 ball. Can't really tell his bridge, but it did go in. Blocked us with his big body. It's looking good so far. I think you're going to go 15, 12 down this bottom right-hand corner. You know, get on your 15, roll ahead, drop this 12 down bottom right. I think Zach is on table 8 against Larry. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to confirm. But Zach is on table 8. Table 7. The big guy took his hat off. He's been messing me up since. But I got Brian. Nope. Nice. So a miss on the 13. That's going to bring Fiddlesticks. He's got a Fiddlesticks hat. So Chris comes in and off of that miss. And he's playing Nick. So we're looking at Chris versus Nick. That guy, Nick, has been driving me nuts. He took his hat off. So he's got this combo. Takes on the combo. Rolls it in. Nice shot. I don't know if the 7 passes the 15 to stay on the same side, but it's looking okay. Okay, so it does pass. Same pocket. That's a good shot. Updated score is 55-46. On the other table, Larry is at the table for loose change. So maybe they get 2 wins here. I don't know if it's where he could draw, or does he have to come to this bottom rail and turn it to the left? He wants to draw to the left, but I think it's too thin. So he's just shooting it up the corner or down the corner. Wow. Oh, mackerel, that was a good shot. But he hit that thing like he hits it every day. That was a good shot. So Chris Looks like he's going to get this 8-ball down for loose change. Once he does, we're going to jump on over and we're going to catch up on Zach. Okay. So there we go. So now we're watching Larry at the table. Open table on stripes. So loose change maybe gets like a trade. But here's the update. Round 3, Wapu, 65, loose change, 49. Tyson's racking them up for a loose change. We're going to stick with this until as long as we can. But Larry looks like he's got, I don't think he's flat. He's got a little angle. He'll be okay. Just got to clear these 2 balls. Okay. Takes the long shot on the 3. But it looks like it's roll into position. No draw, just roll it and control your speed and good. So 65, 49 for all the marbles. Tyson's still messing with that rack, but I want to check out his break. So once he gets ready, we will cut, but he wasn't ready, but we will cut. It looks like he's a cut break master. These teams are cut break or straight up at the power head ball power break. You know, either or. Good break. Pretty snug all the way around. He's got either the top 2 balls. Choice of stripes or solid. Shooting over a ball. Looks like this 10-7 is a combo. Not sure what that 6 is sitting on. Same thing for the 9-15. Pretty crazy. Okay, Zach on the other table played a safe, and Larry got caught trying to kick at, and he missed the kick, and Zach's got like 1 ball, and then the 8-ball wide open. Let's go take a look since Tyson's busy. Yeah, so Stripes was trying to get kicked at, no, I had it reversed. I'm sorry. He's trying to kick at the 4. So Zach, I believe, has Stripes. Take a peek. I thought he was going to be done quick. But take a look at Tyson here, what he's trying to do. He's in trouble. He wants this 9-15 in the worst way that he's like doing this trick shot type of thing. He was all jacked up in there. But I don't even think you really have to start out. I mean, it's not like the 7-12 don't go anywhere else. So, you know, get the ball started. But I'm almost positive it's still open. He sees something there he likes. Okay. So he's on the 13. Looks like he's going to pick these stripes. There we go. Zach is still clipping away at those hangers. Not really to report. This is more interesting. There's trouble. I think the 9 passes the 11. You know, like if he stopped it right there, he'll get to the 9. You know, and the 12 goes where his hand is. So I don't know. You know, if you really want that 9 to get out of there, I think you can make it bottom right. Okay. That was a problem. He wanted to bust that up for a little bit for a reason, so he didn't like it. Tried to get into it, and he misses just a little bit. Just a little wide. Brings Brian back up to the table. Brian got through a nice little rack. I believe it was him. I know he shoots. He's a little, picks him away. So I think if there's nothing touching and he could pick around these little alleyways, he bunts them around pretty good. But Zach did finish out that rack. And that's going to help Wapu put on a little bit more lead. Get that score update in a second. 55-65. But there we go. 75-55. Wapu pulls ahead. Or was ahead. But this is a little cut that he's looking at. This could get tricky. You know, just a tough little cut. But I think it's in. He's got the 4. He's got the 7. Looks like the 1 goes in the side. The 2 goes bottom right, you know, so you got pockets. If you roll off of that 4 ball, you should land on a shot. You know, come off and drift into that path. And I think you either get the 2 or the 1. You know, but you got to get that 1 out of there. Not get it out of there, but I don't like it with the pocket, you know. Those pockets, you just got to start getting behind balls. So when the angles are there, I think you should take them. So he's looking at it. I mean, it's not, you know, but if you don't get this 1, I'll have the 2, I think. But he's playing for the 1 in the side off of this 4. Let's see if we can catch Chad's big break. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But think it's going to be dry. All right, we'll have to come back to you there, Big Steve. So here we are with this 4 ball, rolling at the 1. Okay, he feathers it. That's easy to do. That's easy to do. Trying to get to that ball, that's easy to do. So this is open. I think the 9 does pass the 11, so it's now where you don't have to touch, and the solid should not bother you. But here's Tyson. He might be able to roll the 7 and play the 6-4. I'd be looking at that. I wouldn't look at anything else. If I could get on that 6-4 straight in, I'm gonna run out. If you bet against, you're gonna get busted. I think I can handle that. He's so good on the 7, you know, to get to that perfect angle. I mean, the 4, you just got to breathe on it. Oh, he stripes. I'm such a lunatic. I love this stuff. I'm the best. Man, I get confused. It's been a long week. I know it's not a matter of complaining. But I could tell you that I feel for these players. These guys been grinding it. Long week. Finishing up. I think our last match is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I think it's a women's match, but that's our final match to close out this event. And I could use the rest. It's been a great match. Great event. Look at this. He got good on the 9. Even clicks the ball coming out and still gets perfect on it. A pretty good roll, but he's got to come with a straight one. You know, this is pretty much win or lose. A lot of pressure. Okay. So he got a little bit off. Didn't hit that straight. He's going to let Steve come, Brian back to this table. After his, you know, he had a rough miss there, whiffing the 4, feathering the 4. So they're kind of even. They're even on the misses. Now I hope he plays the 7 and just rolls the 6-4 just for principle. I was calling a completely wrong balls. That 1-2 could be falling real funny where you only have the 2 to go to the left side pocket. Like, I don't think the 1 goes anywhere. Like, take ball in hand, I don't think you can make the 1. Same thing, take ball in hand. I think you can make the 2. You know, left side, but it's tight. I mean, you got the 7. Maybe you could break it up a little bit now, right? Whereas he stripes, you know, can I be that? I could be a pure space cadet here. No, he missed the 4, yeah. So I think he sees that 7, any sort of angle go bump to 2, right? But I think he's dead straight. Can't get to that little angle. I roll ahead and bust that 2 up. Okay. So he's going to take another swing. 4 even works. Could roll the 4 on the side and bump up on those balls. I think that angle's better. He's going to use the 4. Yeah, I think that's the only spot for that 2 ball where he just was. See, I don't know. I don't know if he sees it, and it might not be a good angle, but that 6 ball, it looks like maybe, you know, force follow, and just nudge that ball. Okay. He looked like he had a plan 4 to 6. Might have got to that spot. Can't tell just yet. Uh-oh. He didn't get it. He came up short. I think he came up short. Yep. Missed it. That was a tight window. You know, he could have used the 6 to break it up, but he found that spot, fell in love with that spot, and it's close. I think it overcuts. Like, what he can see of the 2 is an overcut. He might get wild and cross bank it, cross side. So I think he's calling it right in. I think it's too thin. It's going to be on the high side, I think. It's close. Yeah, high side. Look out, cue ball. Okay. Look, he got cover all the way around. This is amazing. If he don't have this 14, it's probably the 4th or 5th roll I've seen today where guys, you know, letting the cue ball go and just covers everything. Amazing. So he might have to cut this 9 bottom right. That's pretty tough roll. But that four ball became a tough problem. I hope Tyson could see the 14. I don't think he can. Looks like Chad and Steve are still in a war over there, so we're still over here in this little war. He's on the 14. That shot, he could bank the ball, 14, 10, bank cross side. I don't think the 14 might kiss off the 10, but I think it's too far from the pocket. It looks, you could do anything, but I just think I don't know how much 14 it could get. To do that shot, you gotta have most of the 14. If you get the left side of 14, it's gonna cut into it. I don't know. He's really trapped. I cut the 9, bottom right hand corner. Bank the 9, But that was tight. That was a tough roll he took. Tyson caught a tough roll. I'm on your side, bud. That was tough. If the guy made it, he didn't, if he made the ball, I don't think he could get out, so it's a real tough roll. So here we go. We could squeeze this by. Look at this. I don't know what he called. Maybe the 9 goes clean and I've been talking for nothing. Okay, you know what? Smart 8-ball. Calls the defensive safe and leaves them tough. That 6, I don't think goes. It looks like it's just too tight. That's a good shot. The 1 don't bank. 6-ball don't bank. Might be able to turn it, 6-ball bottom left or back cut the 6. But that's a tough one. That was a good shot by Tyson. Got a good roll to cover everything up, but the right idea, keep him up here, was a nice find. Okay, we see this layout. Let's go take a look at the other layout. Okay, everyone's got problems here. Okay, Big Chad calls the 12-ball. So that 10 don't go clean. Okay, we'll come back. Let's see. Been watching this all along. Okay, he tried to. So they got a little safety battle going on. And it's a pretty good one. Because Brian didn't give anything back either. Chad made the combo, and he's going to continue to shoot. We'll see if we can catch up on him. I want to see what Tyson does here. He knows these shots, so maybe he just draws it back and leaves them tough and long. So if he's protecting shots off of that shot, he knows what he's doing on the safety. So I think he's just looking to leave tough. This bank, who knows? This bank might go. But I would draw it. I mean, get it back to where his hand is where he's trying to go. I don't know if that's enough. Like, he might cut that one in. See, if he really wants to protect them, move your ball, like back cut that 10 towards the pocket. Whatever this is, like a kiss shot thing, and bring your cue back to where he just was. And you could own the pocket. How he went this way, he could have went the other way, but he would have owned the corner pocket the other way. So see how the 10 came out? Just think about the cue ball coming out in that path. But now you own the pocket. So he cleared it up. I don't know if this bank goes. Oh, Brian's looking. Let's take a peek. This is funky on the second table. We're jumping. He's calling this bank. I don't know how he ended up here, but he's here. It's a pretty good look at the bank. His cue ball's got that slight angle to help him, he's falling to the right side, cutting across the 8. I think this is going to be close. So loose change is already down by 20 points. Needs this one to cut in. Okay, came up real short off the rail. Let's see what he leaves. That 8 ball fell in a funky spot. My way. Another shot. Guy just whacks it, misses and nothing. Okay. We'll kind of have to come back to that. We'll keep on it, but they got a good safety battle going here. See, that's the shot I like. So what Brian has, come off the right side of the 6. You bump the 6, you kind of can take over the pocket, block his lane on the 9, and his cue ball will be bottom rail. Like you try and make him straight lines. But he's going off the other side again. So the left side, go off the left. He might be banking it. Ooh, he might have called bank. Nope. All right. They're just nibbling it the other way. We're going to have a score update. Looks like Steve from Wappoo ended up cleaning that little run out after the missed bank. So stand by. 85-62. Tyson's looking at a jump shot or something. What am I missing? I think Tyson was thinking about jumping his own ball. I would definitely need beer after that. Can you imagine how strong that would be? I'm going to need a beer. Tyson, you're killing me. If he's calling this 9 ball, I'm going to pay. Oh, my God. I love this. But I'm definitely getting drunk tonight, Tyson. You made me drink. He's jumping over his own ball. The 14 might go past the 1 to the bottom left. This is great. Oh, I hope you make it, man. I really do. I hope you make this. This is some nuts, balls on the wall type of balls on the wall. This is balls. Wow, he came pretty close. Tyson, you're my idol, man. That is some cojones. Holy cow. So here we go. Brian, this is getting good. So Brian's got these 2 balls and does have to come across table for this 8. So we're going to hang on tight. Okay, so he looks like he's going to get this 6 and keep his 1 to come on over. Okay. Looking good. Step one. Good speed. Got a good look. Okay, fires it in. That was a great game. Hey, Tyson, cheers to you, man. That was great. I'm going to have a beer tonight on that one. Cheers, buddy. That was wild. So this score is going to update. Wappoo's going to increase their lead. Still in this third round, but it's starting to get concerning for loose change. 95-66. While we're racking, let's go take a look at Chris. See what he's looking at. Oh, boy. This is more Wapo. This is more Wapo at the table. A little bit more. Okay, so he's going to have to move the cue a little bit. Do a couple more rolls. You know, no big deal. Not that this is a big deal. Okay. Calls top right-hand corner. Pretty commanding lead already. Just into the third. Oh, we tickied. Okay, a little bit. Let me tell you, this is pressure. Don't want to let your teammates down. Championship, Vegas, stream table. Man, it all matters. So here we go. Looking pretty dry. Wow, that was some twist right there. So this is Zach. He's with Wapo. Wapo Zach. And he's playing Loose Change Nick. Wapo Zach and Loose Change Nick. I like it. What a match. Well, Zach's trying to figure that out. We got a situation here. And I think Chris is now kicking. So he misses the ball, comes back to the table, and now he's kicking. I think he called cross side. So he's got to go 2 rails. No good. So this is ball hand. I think he's going to be all right. We'll check in. But we want to catch out Zach, see what he's going to be doing. Zach's still deciding. I think, they both look great. But it just seems like the solids are more a tighter cluster, right? You don't have to go all the way around town to be searching for stripes. He's got the one set up like he's just trying to plan out those solids. But I think that's the way to go. So he's going to fool me and go with stripes. They're good too. One shot away and the table will open up and you'll see the pattern. Clear as day, right? After that first shot. That's pretty good. It's wide open for him now. And this is all Wapo, so We just had a nice miss, not nice miss, a crazy miss on the second table. Let's go take a look at that. Look at, he just walked right into it. Okay, so there was a unexpected miss on that end, and it's all Wapo. They got 95-66 lead already. We're going to wait for the old ticker update. Here we go. Wow, big game right there. That was a free one. 8 right in the pocket leads to a 105-69 lead. Still in this round 3 midway. The bad news is you still got more Wapo people at the table. Zach's got a straight down the pipe 11. He fires in, bumps balls. Gotta hope it didn't hurt. Not sure he's got the 9. No 10 ball. So I think, he's got this firepower, so he's going to have to do something with it. Maybe this 13. Not sure if the 9 goes. He's going to try and draw straight across or roll from the 9, but it looks like he don't have the 9. So he's going to try and draw straight across. Bottom left, but he's got traffic going across if that's the shot he's playing. You saw where he was pointing to get on this 10 ball. Oh, he just wanted to crush it. And this guy don't play shape. He just bullies the balls around. My kind of style. Okay, so up on the other table, we're still keeping a check on that. What we got over there? Daniel, who's playing on our secondary table? Just to shout out, Larry and who? Larry versus Willie? Well, we haven't seen Willie yet. Let's take a peek, see what Willie looks like. That's Willie Sanchez. He's at the table. And I don't know what he's got. But his team needs he's Wapo people too. So the enemy is on both tables. Both shooters at the table. Okay, so we got to peek at Willie. We'll see him again. We're coming back to Zach. He's still stumped over here. Because I guess he's trying to figure out what happens here. Which is what you should do. I don't know what he's looking at. You know what I mean? But it has to be something with that 14-9. What's he going to cross the 9? Cross bank the 9 maybe? Cross corner? No. He's all about safety. Oh, this guy's advanced. He's trying to control a whole bunch of balls. Good shot. That's a pretty good shot if he limited him to just this 1-4 ball back cut. I don't know if the 5. I'm trying to look from my seat. I think he's got the 5. So Larry's got this 4 ball. He's just moving it around. Oh, he caught the point. Or else he would have been all the way down table, just leaving him long. But that point ruins everything for Larry's plan. Zach right back at it. So Wapo Zach is back at it. He's firing away. Okay, so the 10. Look at this. Okay, so we're all right. Larry is relieved. So Zach fires that wide. Everything looks good from here, so that's a pretty big miss. Although it was a tough shot. That's a big miss. Okay, so he misses the 4. Not the worst of worsts. Zach is trapped, I think, to be offensive. But this kid is finding shots and whacking at him. I just don't see one. I guess he could play a safe. He's got this window between the 4-7 where he could roll right on the 14. You know what I mean? He could leave him on that back top rail, just roll it. And so there's a couple of the finals divisions going on. So the clapping is not for us. It's for those guys over there. Don't really know, but congratulations to the winners. Looks like we got a jumper in the house. So a jump shot coming up, I think. These guys are crazy with this jump and stuff. You see what these guys are pulling? Daniel, they're jumping over their own balls with straight in 6s. This is psychotic. Oh, no, he's stripes. I would have died. I mean, don't get me, Tyson pulled it off. But he's jumping to this. He was jumping. He had a safe there. That's why I thought he was jumping his own ball. Okay, so any balls that leave the table, it looks like gets spotted. And ball in hand. I think they're looking for a ref to officially spot this. The ref's way over there. I mean, way over there. All right, let's see what they figure out. We're going to get back to Willie at the table. Willie, we're just coming into this table, but either solids or stripes, you got to figure he's the favorite. All right, so still waiting on this ref. They got official refs on call in our finals arena. So there's 8 tables. About 5 or maybe 6 of them are going, and they got a couple refs on standby. Okay, so Willie stripes, which is good news for Willie. He's got less work to do on these stripes, only 3 balls. They're still doing the ref thing over there and getting that spot official. Maybe fell a little offline, Willie, wrong side of the 10. Where he's now got to shoot away from the 9. But he might be able to go back and just matters an angle on that stripe, on that side pocket. But he wanted to be straight in. Overcooked it just a little. Larry's still trying to figure it out down there. So he comes all the way around. Wow. Good results, good roll, but he got caught just stuck there. But now he's straight up on this 9. Okay, gets that down. Make sure Willie, we're going to make sure Willie finishes this up. We're going to stay with him. We're going to walk him home. Make sure he gets home okay. Okay, Willie's home. Let's go check on Larry. Larry's still trying to get home. But his team needs him right now because that's another Wappoo win. They're pouring it on a little bit. I think they've been, ahead. They've been leading this whole good set. So here we go. We got the ticker coming in. Good to go? good to go. 115.69. And Larry's got his ball spotted, and we're back to solids. So I'll update the score. I think I did say it. 115.69. We're moving into round 4. 5 rounds. 5 games per round. 10 points available per game. So he got that 4 ball. Got a little, you know what I mean? I think he's in trouble. He could be in trouble and limited to the back cut on the 5. It looks like he's going to dart right for the bottom left-hand corner. I think he is solids, right? I know I switch back and forth the tables and then I lose my mind. I get the attention span of like 3 seconds maybe. But they switched and I lost my track. But yeah, I think it's puts him right on his scratch. You know, just draw it, but you know, you could draw out of it maybe. Maybe you can't. Sometimes they're sharp. He's got that safe where he might have the safe where he could hit the 4 full and tuck him under that ball. Unless this guy is, yeah. So 5 past the 6 into the side. And here we go. This one's it's got a piece of the 5. It's thin. Wow. It almost went off the 6. Another good leave. But I do think Zach's got some firepower. He's been letting this cue ball loose. I'm almost betting he's going to fire at this bank. Try and cut the 9. If he cuts it top right, he shoots right into that cluster. Kind of like slow him down. You know, you got a shot at hitting something real full and just staying on that side of the table, which would be great. But the slow roll, I don't think works. You know, on the 9. That would be hammer at home. Same with the bank. Yeah, he's calling the bank. You got to stiff this bank. This ain't a slow roll. You're just going for the gold. I would not slow roll this ball. Yeah. Oof. He tightened it too much, but he fires the ball. Larry from Loose Change. That's Nick. Hey, Nick. Nice to meet you, Larry. He had his hat on. The young lady. Okay, thank you. Yeah, but Nick put his hat on, so tell him to put his hat back on. Thank you for understanding. All right, Nick gets it. He was Larry for a little bit. Who cares, right? You could call me Larry. So, Nick, wonderful. So, there's friends and family. I know Larry might not mind. I mean, Nick. But Nick, either way, I'm still rooting for him. Okay. Big shot. He stroked that one in. Yeah, but Nick is like the first gentleman I met from Loose Change, I believe, and he was wearing a hat. I even asked him, "You wear your hat?" And he said, "Yes." Okay, he might have a little testy angle on this 3. Might have missed this by 2 inches. Falling to the wrong side. Like 2 inches, and he's okay. I think he's okay, but limited. He's got to cut the 6. Unless he powers it. Yeah. Ooh, that's a pretty good shot. Let me tell you. I might have learned something there. I don't know what he did to that cue ball, but it looked like he was going the other way. Okay, I don't know if he decides to go underneath the 8 or one rail out. But I think the 8's in the same corner. There you go. There you go. All right. Well, I know one thing. I'm gonna call him Nick at the right time. He's gonna get a big win for loose change. So Nick from loose change, aka Larry, for about 10, 15 minutes, maybe even more. But I love you, Nick. Apologize for that. As we get this updated, we'll take a peek in what's going on. But my second in command has got to do the scores also. So 119, 79, and Luke tried to pull off a shot, man. I wish I had the nerves to do. It looks like loose change. You get a little back-to-back going. Tighten this matchup. It ain't over yet. Still, a couple more games. 5, 6, 7 more games. Still in round 4. That's a smooth stroke Tyson's got. Okay, floats up for this 12. Okay, get set to go down. Smooth stroke to roll that in, and Tyson's going to take care of business. Let's catch up with Chris getting this break. Chris goes head up on the head ball, 1 ball, and it might be dry. Another dry one. Been a couple so far for this in this match. But that score is going to update. And we'll check on that when it comes. I'll get you as soon as I get it. So here's Chad. He's up for loose change. We got an updated score, 89-126. Table's open on a dry break. And it looks like Chad likes these stripes. Chad's got all power. Power stroke. Good player. Moves a little furniture. No harm, no foul on it. And he's lined up real nice for these solids, stripes. I don't think the 9 passes the 14 type of thing if you had to shoot it that way. I'm not sure where that 14's sitting. But the 9, 9's not a problem. Just reviewing. I don't think the 12 pass is clean. And it's not like the 14's hanging, So 9 ball solves all the problems. Okay, bumps it free. other table, Zach's breaking, and he's playing Jesse. So we'll keep track of that. Oh, came across it a little bit. And the ball ends up hanging out. It looked like a pretty good stroke, just an inaccuracy. But the stroke looked okay. But it looked like a miss from the start, and it hangs up. Chris has got that problem with the 6. It's a bigger problem because the 6 doesn't go in either corner pocket on this right-hand side. So you got to bump it out of there, bank it, or get real good on it to be playing behind that ball. But that 6 ball, that could pop up and get you. It looks like it's 4 ball. A miscue. Chris miscues, makes the ball, and leaves stripes with a pretty good shot on this 13. If Chad wants to take on this 13, he solves a whole lot of problems. You know, you could bump into those balls and loosen them up. You got hangers. This little cluster's a headache. Maybe the 15 sneaks past. He was taking a peek. Maybe the 15 does go past the 1. But if not, you know. So 15 ball. He's okay. The 11 and 13 go in the same corner. If you get shape on the 11, you know, from behind, 11 bottom left, drift over, 13 bottom left. I don't need to, you know. I know you didn't get there and you still want it, but got to reset. Yeah, it looks like the 11 still might go, so just saw an angle with the camera. Looks like it's tough. Okay. Yeah, I think he could do something coming off of this 14. You know, easier than the 12. Whatever's down in this corner. Okay, he's going to come out of this corner. Just don't know which way. Couple rails, traveling. Okay, I don't know if it got clear. Not sure it got clear. You know, this is a tough 3-way. The old triple Lindy, 13, 6, 14, but I think he could shoot it. The 6 is close enough. You know, I think he could shoot it. Let's go. Ooh, he's kicking. Thank God I didn't cut. Look at these guys are awesome if he's going at this. You know, they play 8 balls, you know, they play this game for real. I kind of play, like, you know, similar to the power guys. He's playing safe. Bang the balls around, see what lies good, you know. These guys hit spots. These 8-ball players, the good 8-ball players hit spots. Okay, so he's playing safe, and now maybe he's looking at this. Triple Lindy. I think you could play it. speed control. If you miss it, you're going to leave him on the bottom rail. Speed control wise, your cue ball drifts towards the 8. Nice hit. Oh, he was so close. That was a good find. I think that was the right shot. Okay, that was good. So Chris is going to be firing away. He wants to get at this 3 ball. I saw him looking at it. Okay, gets it down. Look at this what's forming. He could really slow roll like a safety play. Yeah. That is a good play. Like a safety, he might have left the 11. He had the right idea. He could cut this ball in somehow, maybe. Get freaky. 13 top left. Yeah, he could get freaky in there. It's not an automatic scratch. Might even help you stay on the 11s. Wow. Look at this touch. He had the shot. He just overcut it. He had the shot. Nice try, Chad. That was a good find. I'm not sure he could play the 11. Yeah, he could have drew out at that scratch-looking thing. There, that was a good shot. So Chris could get smart and play a little hide the shot, hide the ball. He could hang this up, lay it up, and bring the cue ball all the way back. Good shot. More speed. More speed. We mean more power. He could have brought him all the way down to this 4th back bottom rail. Just on that first diamond. This might go. This is a rail firster. If you don't have the pure cut, I think you could spin that 13 in rail first. Oh, he's got the straight up cut. Okay, tough shot, tough shot. Hit it a little chunky. Not sure he left the house. He didn't sell the farm, I don't think. I think we still have the house, Chad. At least a little bit longer. We don't have to give it back. But this is a tester. Tough shot for Chris over this ball. Sitting on a scratch look. Okay. Slow rolls it again. This kid might fire this 13 again. It's almost like deja vu. He's got a better, it's almost like having a second putt in golf, like a mulligan. You got the read. Wow. Can you believe he's got almost like the same shot? I think this look is better. Because he could slow roll this and use the 6. You don't have to go winging it. He might get Poe off the 6. This will be crazy. Off the 6 and to the left. Oh, he's firing. I think he's hammering it, though. If he slow rolled, he might get that shot. So he drew it. If he followed that shot, I think he gets the 6 the same way, but instead of getting draw spin, he gets the follow and comes out towards the 11. That was a good shot. This is a great game so far. Here comes Chris. He's going to bank it back. Gets it down. He falls perfect on this one. Man, that's pretty. That was some game. But Chris got there first, made a good shot on the bank, and it led to an out. I mean, it landed perfect on the 1. But, yeah. Okay. So, Wappoo is going to add on. I think that other game just ended, so we're going to have a double score update. So we'll wait a second. Everyone's catching their breath. But we're going to wait for the ticker to update. So far, 94, 136. Wappoo with the lead over loose change. Still in this fourth round. But here comes another one. So they had 2 games. Tick, tick, tick. Live score 141, 104. While these guys are racking, I'd like to thank all the sponsors that put this together. Did you say these? Or am I repeating? Did you hit our sponsors? Ah, good. That was almost like just automatic that there was a little break. I thought maybe, sponsors should get their shout out. I would have gave him another one, but Willie jumped on me. So Willie at the table for Wappoo. They have a pretty big lead. So Willie Sanchez up against Big Jesse with the big long last name. Hesselink something. But Big Jesse with Willie. Wait a minute, Jesse ain't up. Wait, yeah, it says Jesse. That ain't Jesse. Don't yell at me. I know this guy's name again. Took his hat off. That's Nick. Yeah, Nick. I ain't going to forget you now. Took that hat off. Exposed that gray hair I could see. So Nick with the gray hair. Remember, I take my notes. So when he has hat on, I didn't know he's like gray like me almost, So Nick from Loose Change is up to bat. So Nick and Willie. All right, we're good. Just trying to see who's on the other table. Give you an update. So it's Brian and who's Brian playing? You could help me out when I'm trying. You see me struggling. Brian and Larry. Okay, there we go. Okay, 14 ball. Little bump, just a little bump. I think he's playing for the bank on the 11. No? Had me fooled. Maybe he is. Just looking at other stuff. Nope, Nick's got me fooled. 15 ball. Bottom left. It's a little bit of a cut, but I think you could handle it. It's not that extreme. It's not, frozen on the rail. Nice touch. This could be where he might have the 10 to come across, but it's a tough accuracy coming across like this. If it ain't natural and you got to pull it back or you got to send it forward. So it looks like he's come straight across. Might be tough, but it's a tough hit if he goes that route. I guess he could try and fall on the 11 with an angle, but I think he's got to take it low out here. He likes the 9 ball? Okay. He might be able to get into this. I mean, they got power. I don't know if he's going to go right off the 7 or kick him left into that stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bank the 11. Looks okay. Looks like it's pretty good. Oh no, 13. Why do I want it? It's me that wants to bank this 11, I think. I'm dying to bank that 11. Like every time I get good at it, I would shoot it. Because I think at this rate, like if he plucks these balls off, he's going to end up banking the 11 unless he tries to get into it here. But at this rate, it looks like, you know, he might end up with this situation. But I hope he gets into it here. Take a nice stroke. If he's going at it, he might be going at it. Not yet. Not yet. Well, that 8 got messy. That's a problem for both players. Well, not really the solids. The 6 ball's there to help you. But it's definitely a problem for these stripes now. He's going to try this combo. Okay. This will be sweet. And he rips it back towards the 8. Oh, baby. Here comes the fireworks. I think he's going to play the combo and then rip towards the 8 with the cue ball. But I'm probably wrong. All right, he just didn't have the angle, but that was some shot he just did. Holy cow. That was tough. That thing he hit like it was like dead, like there was no cut. Oh, man, that was clean. Got a bad roll with this 12 not coming out for him. Maybe he bumps the 12 with a stream left, you know, and tries to get it for the top left-hand corner. You know, 10 ball, cue ball goes into the rail and goes towards the 12. Dropped on it. Look at this guy pick apart a rack. This could work. This could bust this ball out. The 6 ball might go get that 8 out for him. Amazing that he fell on this. He was playing a real good shot, man. If he don't hit it, he drops perfect. But I didn't know, you know, that was a good shot. But he clipped it, and now he's a little get a funny angle. But I think I'm almost betting he shoots it, and then I'll bet a little bit more that this might get out. Because he's going to hit it with draw, so it's going to cut across the face of the 6 and kick that 6 left. This could work. Oh, man, what a nice shot this would be. Ah. Okay. Well, you know what? It is what it is. That was a pretty good shot. But I think Willie's got a 3-5 here that is going to save him. I think this 3-5 is going to save Willie. Okay, let's see what Willie's picking here. He might have the 5 straight away. Oh, safe. Okay. Safety play. Okay. That ain't bad, but I think this guy might find something. I'd be scared. I think he might find something here. Let's take a quick peek, see if we could catch this 8 ball going down. Don't go too quick. When I tap you, that means that we're good. I don't want to miss Nick's shot. I also don't want to miss Brian's shot. But I want to see Nick's shot more. That type of thing. Okay, here we go. Brian's going for this 8. Oh, it's going to be super timing. We got to go back to Nick, I think. They're both taking their time. We're going to go to Nick. All right. He's going to try and kick this in. Top left-hand corner. Okay, misses it. Let's catch this 8-ball. There we go. Okay. So that's more Wapo. That's more Wapo. Brian pushes the lead for Wapo. Willie can push the lead for Wapo. So it's getting late for loose change. Updated score 105. 151. So Tyson will be on the next table. He's racking and breaking for loose change. Right now, Willie's got this 6-ball that just is heaven to help you. Real close. You can control the speed at a 4. Or a 2, whatever that is down there. He just comes off it for now. So big game for Wapo. This could make it really, really tough. Maybe even a game finisher. We're in the 5th set now. Loose change is running out of games. 10 points a game. You could do the math. I think Willie could bring this home. Okay, Willie gets the 5 down. Looks like that back solid does pass the 8 to the right side if needed. Gets the 1 down. I don't know if he's going to draw this 1 and then have to draw the 3. Looks like that's the case. Okay, so he's taking the 2 first. So he's doing a little bit of back and forth, back and forth. I should say up and down, up and down. So up, back, and then back down for the 8. So Willie's going to draw on trying to get, I think, inside this 10 ball, 12 ball, whatever's sitting there. That's a pretty good strike. Well, I'll tell you, if this is for the whole match, I like Willie to get this one down. He's got a good angle that he'll draw on that and just automatically pass the 12. Or drift over. Flip back a little bit. Yep. That's a clean out. That might be a clean out to win it. Not sure. I don't know the math, but I think this puts it away. Yeah, my partner's giving me the nod. He's been doing it long enough here. Not sure. Little fist bump. Wait for these scores to update, but maybe they start. celebrating. But right now, Chris is up for Wappoo at the table. So it looks like loose change is going to need a miss here. Okay. Looks like we have a champion. 2023 VNEA Pool League World Championships. Intermediate Open 8-ball for teams men's is going to be Wappoo. They are from what state? That was Iowa? Well, congratulations. Big shout out to Tyson for trying to pull that shot off, man. You made my day. And Nick and Larry, I'm sorry I mixed up your names, but you're a hell of a shooter, and you're champions, and you won't care what I call you. But you're a champion. Congratulations again. My name is Scott Simonetti with Omega Billiards TV. Hope you enjoyed the stream, the commentary, the camera work, all that stuff. But I'm out of here for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. My man Daniel will give you more details, but have a great night.
Thank you, Scott. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in to Omega Billiard TV's coverage of the VNEA World Pool Championships. Congratulations, Team Wapu, for taking the Intermediate Open. And stay tuned to our Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube, and we'll see you guys